Today's episode is brought to you by Modern Grower. Modern Grower is your source for time and labor-saving farm tools, such as the Paper Pot Transplanter, Quick Click Seeder, and the Jang Direct Seeder. Turn laborsome tasks into free time with tools by Modern Grower. Coming out of the restaurant world, how has that helped you when it comes to farming?
I'd say I have really high expectations of myself. Sometimes it hurts me probably because I want like perfect looking produce. When oftentimes like the customers don't care. They usually care more about how it tastes, and that's when they're coming back. Like I don't want to sell crooked carrots. I had a lot of cracked carrots this week, and I just threw all those in the pathways, and I couldn't bring it to myself to try to sell cracked carrots. So I got like a 50% yield off a bed this week. But whether people care or don't care about cracked carrots, I can't sell them. I don't feel good about it. But I feel like there's two ways to go about it. I feel like I know what chefs want, the types of things. I know how to talk to chefs and relate with them, which I think probably helps me with some of those restaurant sales. And going into this, I was looking at the farmer's market as not what I wanted to do, and I'd rather just sell stuff to restaurants. But now that I'm into the farmer's market, I'm like, dude, this is awesome. I can just come here with whatever I have and sell like $1,500 worth of produce. Like it's actually, although it does take a full day worth of labor, it's kind of easier than packing a bunch of restaurant orders up.
With regards to communicating with chefs, knowing what chefs want, for people they've never worked in that industry, what are a few things that you think are important when you're going into a restaurant to talk to a chef about produce sales?
Here's something interesting about that is like every single restaurant that I sell stuff to, I met them on Instagram. These are not people that I've walked into their businesses and asked them if they want to buy stuff. It's the first guy. I was working out at a CrossFit gym, and this girl that was working out there said, "Hey, I got this buddy who's a chef. He might be interested in some stuff that you've got." So like we followed each other on Instagram, and I harvested some carrots, and the next day he just sent me a message and said, "Hey dude, I'll buy all of those from you." And that's how that relationship started. And then from there, in tagging me in a couple of posts. I'm pretty sure he just tagged me in a post, and then another restaurant pretty much immediately sent me a message like, "Hey man, can we buy stuff from you also?" And that's how it's worked for all of the restaurants that I've been working with actually. So to answer your question, for somebody trying to get into a restaurant, I would say find a way to send them a message. I wouldn't walk into a restaurant and bother a chef unless it's like, he's not busy.
Do you think it's you try and find the Instagram account for the chef themselves or the restaurant? Hey, this is Chef Michael Russo. I'm going to message him versus you work at Donovan's restaurant. I'm going to message Donovan's.
I'd find the chef himself if you can, because chances are it's not the actual chef that's answering or in charge of their Instagram account. It could be, but it also could be somebody else. I've had other restaurants reach out to me. I just can't supply every restaurant in town with produce. So I'd take it with a grain of salt and tell them I appreciate their interest and everything. But and if there's something I can help with, but I don't. I pretty much can't really take on a lot more restaurant accounts right now. It's just too much. And sometimes too much for too little, because some restaurants only want to buy $50 worth of stuff. Or I had one guy reach out, but he's like an hour away. I was like, "Chef, I can't deliver to you." I was like, "You can come pick up at the farmer's market, but like I can't drive an hour away to deliver to this fancy restaurant for $100 and drive back. It takes me 2 hours round trip.
Right.
Um,
So say you can find the right fit restaurant, you find the chef. What are a few things you want to try and get across to them in a message? What do they value?
sometimes price, but I find they like top dollar for the right produce. If you can get a hold of somebody and offer them samples, give them a good sample. Don't give somebody a bunch of carrots as a sample. Give them 10 pounds of carrots as a sample. Or don't give somebody half a pound of salad mix for a sample. Give them 5 pounds. If you want them to buy it, give them something they can actually try out on dishes in their restaurant. But that's the best thing. Like whenever I offer something to a chef and they don't bite on it, but I know they want it, like I'll just give it to them for free. Like garlic, for instance, it's a tough sell to a chef for what I want for it. $16 a pound is what I've been selling it for in bulk. And most chefs can buy like those big jugs of peeled garlic or whatever for $20, or I don't know what the going rate is these days, but it's a lot cheaper than what I'm going to sell it to them for. So I'll just bring a pound down and be like, here, man, I just wanted you to try this out. Like when I'm offering it to you, like what I'm actually offering.
Hey there. Want to spend less time pulling weeds? Check out Soil Shield by Modern Grower. It's the pre-cut landscape fabric solution to help you drastically reduce weed pressure. Just roll it out, staple it down, and plant. Then let it do the work for you. Say goodbye to endless weeding and hello to more free time. Plus, it's high quality, durable, and will last for years, saving you time and money in the long run. It's available in a variety of row and hole spacings to accommodate all the crops that vegetable farmers grow. Learn more about Soil Shield landscape fabric at shop.moderngrower.co or using the link below.